They like you so much, but then hate you because you are not clear enough about this. Hi everyone. In any relationship, the most important part is learning how to set personal boundaries. Without these boundaries, a relationship cannot work, and the people in it will not be happy. It's crucial to recognize your and your partner's feelings and know when each party needs to step back. Otherwise, you'll become overly dependent on others and let yourself be taken advantage of. Many people develop the mindset of having these boundaries because of how they feel they are being used or slowly losing their true selves. But sadly, they don't know how to go about it. Hence, here are several ways in which you can establish personal boundaries. Before moving further, I hope you can help this channel grow by liking and sharing this video with your friends and relatives, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new here. To set your own personal boundaries, be specific and communicate them. For example, if you borrow money from your partner, you won't be able to repay it until you repay it, or when you need to stop answering texts after 10 PM. As difficult as it may be, setting boundaries is essential to your health and well-being. It's necessary to stick to your boundaries in relationships, which should be consistent with your values. Likewise, don't assume that your partner will understand your boundaries and respect them without telling them. It's essential to follow through with this property so that your partner will respect them. To protect yourself from boundary violations, it's essential to clearly express your needs and desires. When your partner starts misbehaving, you may have to make changes or walk away. However, you shouldn't hesitate to communicate your concern. By expressing your preferences and requirements clearly and directly, you can prevent conflicts in the future. You'll be able to achieve harmony in your relationship. If your partner continues to cross these boundaries, you need to take action. Expect some resistance. Change is never easy to bring into people's lives. The boundaries you're setting mean people will need to change or adapt. So you have to understand that it will not be easy, primarily if your partner is usually the easygoing type of person. They may try to be defensive and push back to see if they can bend you against your will. It's not a big issue because they will surely get used to the boundaries over time if you stand by your standards. That's why communication is important, because you need to understand each other's boundaries. Whatever you do, it's best if you don't compromise on your values, integrity, and self-respect, just to keep someone in your life. It's essential to understand that each relationship is different. Your partners have different comfort levels and are likely to have conflicting boundaries. Therefore, it's important to communicate the issue before you decide to get serious in the relationship. When you communicate with your partner, it will be easier to establish clear and consistent rules. This will help the two of you maintain a healthy and long-lasting relationship. Just make sure that you're being open and honest about your needs and wishes. It's essential that you make sure your partner understands your expectations and vice versa. This way, they won't be tempted to act inappropriately. If you're not sure about your partner's expectations, you can clarify them as well. By expressing your boundaries, you can ensure your happiness and peace in the relationship. Be firm, but stay patient. Establishing your boundaries doesn't just happen in a day. It takes time and probably arguments, especially if your boundaries aren't that strong initially. It takes a lot of practice and sometimes might even require the support of a counselor. Take it slowly and don't be in haste. Try to identify and challenge the limiting beliefs that sabotage your ability to set boundaries. So, what do you think of this information? Don't hesitate to let us know your opinion by sharing it in the comments section below. Please consider subscribing to this channel and click the bell icon if this is the first time you are watching our videos. Thank you.